Being a police officer means showing up every day with strength, discipline, and unwavering focus. But nothing in the academy prepares you for heartbreak. Behind the badge is a human being with emotions, struggles, and relationships. Sometimes, the pain does not come from the criminals they chase. It comes from the people they trust the most. Today's story is not about fighting crime. It is about a different kind of betrayal. One that hits where the vest does not protect. One that reminds us that even the strongest officers can be brought to their knees by the people they love. Number 1. From guard to inmate. When a fellow officer fires you, that is one of the greatest betrayals that can happen to someone in the force.
Moody, I understand that you've offered your resignation. Is that correct?
Tyler Moody, who was a Collin County detention officer, was caught doing the unthinkable. Despite all his careful tactics, he was still caught. He was caught sneaking a cell phone inside the jail for an inmate. This act is not one that is tolerated in the force. There was no other option but for him to be fired. Sheriff Jim Skinner wasn't happy with Tyler's actions and had to take the ultimate route by firing him instantly.
If I can keep my job, then no.
Well, you can't keep your job, okay? So let me just make it easy. You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You've betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve. And you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years.
But this action by Tyler didn't go without consequences. He ended up going behind bars.
So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a third-degree felony. You have any questions about that?
No, sir.
Currently, he is serving time in the same jail where he tried to help that inmate. Case 2. Domestic call ends in friendly fire. October 13, 2024, around 11:30 p.m., police officers responded to a domestic disturbance call on Central East of Eubank. Matthew Sanchez, who was the caller's stepmother's boyfriend, was having an altercation with her lover. He was in possession of a gun, and even during the call, gunshots were heard in the background by the dispatcher. 3 officers were quickly deployed to the scene, including a female officer who was active in her duty and determined to carry out the arrest and restore peace as quickly as possible.
Police department, for those in the trailer, you need to come out with your hands free and clear.
What?
Let me see your hands. Do not move anyway. Force will be used against you.
What the fuck around?
You're
Go
going to
taser.
be 40. Do not come near us.
Ow! Fuck! Ow! Shit! Ow! Fuck! Ah!
Do not bring
Ah! Fuck me!
Sanchez showed up at the scene and was commanded to drop his weapon. But instead of complying, he began walking straight toward the officers.
Do not move anyway. Force will be used against you.
What the fuck around?
You're going to be 40. Do not come near us.
Shots were fired at him, but during the shootout, Officer Torres turned her head away and pulled the trigger to return fire. Unfortunately, her bullet struck a fellow officer. The bullet went through the bicep and arm of the officer, and he began screaming in pain.
Ow! Fuck! Ow! Shit! Ow! Fuck! Ah!
Do not bring
Ah! Fuck me! Ah! My arm.
He was rushed to the hospital, treated, and released the next day.
Stay down. Stay down.
Henry 524 said additional units. Classified suspects down. Guns away from him. Star 4355. 34's been hit.
Stay down. Spread out your hands.
Authorities are still investigating the case, and the involved officers are yet to return to duty. Number 3. Rookie cop fakes break-in after locking himself out. July 2nd, 2022. Just after 7 a.m., Matthew, who was still a rookie in the police force, was sent home to shave because it's against the department's code of conduct for an officer to keep a beard. His supervisor sent him home. At the time, he was one of the police department's newest recruits, having only been on the job for 6 weeks. He went back home to shave, but accidentally left his body cam and key in the sink before locking the door. To retrieve them, he kicked the door open and grabbed his things. But what he did next shocked everyone. He radioed his office and reported that someone had broken into his apartment. Because of the urgency, officers were dispatched immediately, accompanied by a detective.
Complex is 5-6.
Rita Siri Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
When they got to the scene, it was clear nothing was stolen. Everything was still intact. From that moment, the detective began questioning Matthew about his whereabouts during the supposed break-in. He claimed he had gone to Walmart to buy items like a shaving razor, but his card declined, so he came home to use his electric razor instead.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was gonna come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
However, Walmart security footage showed him leaving the store with a bag of items he had clearly paid for, raising more questions.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With the bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Okay.
The detective asked him directly if he had broken into his own apartment and made a false police call.
Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish.
After some minutes of persuasion, Matthew admitted that he had locked his keys inside and had kicked the door open himself to get back in.
Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you're going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
The detective then asked Matthew to remove his uniform. Another officer collected the items and placed them in the patrol car.
Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
Matthew was charged with making a false police report. Ruidoso Police, where he had been working, confirmed that he was no longer employed by the department. They also announced plans to file a disciplinary report with the State Law Enforcement Certification Board, which could lead to Matthew losing his police certification entirely. Case 4. Tased for protesting, walks away with $175,000. Two men were seen picketing on public property when police intervened and approached them, ordering them to stop. But the men insisted it was public property and they had the right to do whatever they wanted there.
Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it down for me?
Well, to stay clear of me.
Okay. Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay? Here's the thing.
Crime?
Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right now you are trespassing. Perfectly. Awesome. I totally appreciate that.
This is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on right now. It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government
Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person, it's the public! What the f is wrong with you people?
A small altercation broke out. The men moved to the sidewalk, but the officer followed them and demanded their ID so he could charge them.
Gentlemen, I need your ID, please, so I can write you a summons.
You'll be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I need your ID also, please, sir. Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest.
The men refused to comply, and a chase began between the two men and the officer. During the chase, a taser barb got stuck in one of the men's arms.
You're not placing me under arrest. You have no right to ask for anything.
Come here. All right, taser. Got it.
The name of the officer was Chris Dickey. As the chase intensified, Dickey encountered his superior and had to stop to explain the situation. After a brief explanation, his superior felt bad for him, because technically, these men were on public property and had the right to freedom of speech.
He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dip. Not disorderly. What the is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling everybody.
You see this sign? It says cops. You want to know why? Because cops like you keep
And he refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do.
For what?
So I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
The man who was tasered didn't let it go just like that. He sued and received $175,000 from the city. As for Officer Dickey, he had a history of 5 civilian complaints, including a case of excessive force during an arrest where he tased and struck a man in diabetic shock with a baton. Number 5. Cop pulls over car and catches his wife cheating. This next betrayal hits deep, and it would be very difficult to forgive because this time, it's not a colleague. It's his own wife betraying him. An officer was on duty, carrying out his routine traffic stop, when he pulled over a car for a standard check.
I pull you over today?
Not totally sure.
Well, this is interesting.
What?
License and registration.
What's going on?
As he approached the vehicle, he saw a familiar face. He wasn't just shocked, he was stunned to see his wife sitting in another man's car. From the look on his face, you could tell he was hurting. He ordered them to step out of the vehicle and told them to keep their hands where he could see them.
Yeah, Anders, there is. That all looks up to date. You know, I think I smell some paraphernalia. Why don't I have you both step out of the vehicle for me real quick? Yeah, come on, step out. Please keep your hands where I can see them. You too, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle.
Okay, you want me to...
No, yeah, you can come on out. Come on out. Yeah. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you right around here on the back. Sir, put your hands on the hood.
What's going on?
Put your hands on the hood, sir.
Okay.
His wife stood frozen, completely shocked to see him. He then instructed the man to remove his wife's belongings from the car and leave the scene, which the man gladly did without hesitation.
This woman? How do you know this woman?
Tinder.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Is your first time out with her?
3, 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm curious why are you asking about our dating?
Oh, well, it's the only issue is that's my wife.
Pardon me?
Yeah, you are pardoned. I will pardon you. Because I'm not. This is
literally.
No, it's not on you.
Says she's single.
That's on you. You're not the one that made a Tinder profile while you were married. So.
Hey, can I put my hands down?
You know, why don't you put your hands out? Why don't you grab her stuff out of the car and you can actually leave. You go ahead. Yeah, hop in over here. Yeah, the driver's side. Keep your hands on the vehicle, ma'am.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, this video may not be real, but it definitely gave us the comic and emotional relief we didn't know we needed. At the end of the day, No badge can shield a person from betrayal. Whether it comes from a colleague or someone they share a home with, the pain still cuts deep. These moments show us that officers are not just enforcers of the law. They are fathers, mothers, spouses, and friends. They bleed, they hurt, and they get heartbroken too. Even when their personal world crashes, many still return to duty, standing tall in uniform while carrying invisible wounds. That's a kind of bravery most people will never understand. If stories like this moved you, be sure to check out the full video for the complete breakdown. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and stick around for more emotional, eye-opening stories from the real world of law enforcement.